Hey, what's up guys, it is Card Shuffler 99 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a really cool card trick that's going to utilize 3 cards. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Now guys, our last AirPod giveaway is now over. We are going to be announcing the winners in a video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We will be announcing that. We have started a new giveaway though. We're going to be giving away the AirPod Pro. So if you guys want to enter that, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment something in the comment section below, and make sure you guys are subscribed with your post notifications on, and you guys will be entered into the AirPod Pro giveaway. Once again, we will be announcing the winners for the last AirPod giveaway in our next video tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go. All right, guys, let's get straight into the trick here. So, Robert, go ahead, select any card for me. Doesn't matter what you select. In this case, you got the 6 of spades. Perfect. I'll take the 6. Bury that about halfway down, give or take. Doesn't matter where we're putting that because we're just trying to get it lost somewhere into the deck. Now, Robert, I'm going to show you today the 3 queen trick. The 3 queen trick. 1, 2, 3. Now, Robert, the reason that they call it here the 3 queen trick is because you can see that we got a queen on the bottom, and we got a queen on top, and we got a queen in the middle. Now, prior to this being the 3 queen trick, it was actually called the 3 jack trick. You'll notice that because you see here we got a jack on the bottom, and we got a jack on top, and we got a jack in the middle. Now, Robert, it's funny that they call this the 3 queen trick or the 3 jack trick because you see here, though we have the queen and though we have the jack, we also have your card, the 6 of spades. That is the trick, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and then let's get straight into the tutorial. Alright guys, so let's get straight into the tutorial for this trick. So once again, this is a Jay Sankey card trick, so credit to Jay Sankey for this. Now, this is going to basically rely on principles coming from the color Monty, okay? So that's something that we're going to talk about a little bit today. Now, for this trick, it's a very simple trick. You need no duplicates, no gimmicks, nothing like that. You do need a rubber band, so that's going to be not really crucial to the trick, but it would be nice if you had a rubber band. Now, for your information, I would recommend using a thin rubber band, not this thick one. The thin ones are going to work better, and I'll explain that a little bit later. So, all you're going to need is a jack and a queen. Now, you can have a red jack and a black queen. You can have a red queen and a black jack. It really doesn't matter what you're going to use for this. Just get those 2 cards out, and you're going to put the queen on the bottom, and you're going to wrap this up in the rubber band. Now, the reason I say don't use the thick one because it kind of bends the cards because it is a big rubber band. So you kind of don't want to use this one, and it's kind of hard to take off, but you're going to want a rubber band, okay? Now, the reason is if you tell them it's a 3 queen trick and you show a queen, most people are just going to assume it's a queen and you've got 3 of them. But in reality, all I have here is a queen and a jack, okay? Perfect. Now, second part of the trick, you're going to have them select a card. So you can go ahead and have them select a card here. Doesn't matter what card they select. In this case, the 8 of diamonds. You're going to get this card control to the top, whether you want to use the pass, whether you want to use any control will work, okay? So what I did in the performance, I put it around halfway through, slide it in just like that. I'm going to put pressure in the back of the card. I'm going to push this down here, and as I push down and in, I'm going to grab a break, just like that. Now with this break, I'm going to maintain it with my pinky, okay? So I'm holding it with my pinky, and I'm going to split this top packet here into 2 packets, okay? So I'm going to split the top one. Now, to make this look fluid, as you set this down, I'm turning my wrist, okay? And this is just going to make for a better cut. That way you're not picking this up. You're just putting it down. So I'm taking about half of this, setting that down. Now, you can do anything you want, but you can split this into 2 again if you wanted to, or you can just lift up straight to the break. So if you lift up straight to the break, that's second, and then you're just going to set that last packet down, and that's going to control their card to the top of the deck. Now, obviously, you can do as many cuts as you want, depending how many cards you have in that top packet. Completely up to you right there. Now, what you're going to do with their card on top, you're going to talk about the 3 queen trick. So you're going to show them the queens, place this on top. Now, this is completely natural right here to just take the queens, take a packet of queens, set it on top, and then take the rubber band off. So don't do that. But if you're here, you're right here, you say we have the 3-queen trick, take the rubber band off and you're good. Now that's why I say don't use this thick one, because it's really hard to take off and like the cards can fly off just like you saw there. So that's really important to note. The thin ones will just come straight off and it looks perfect. So you're going to say 3-queen trick, you're going to put that on, take the rubber band off, and you're just going to count 3 cards. Okay? Now they're going to think that these are the 3 queens. Also, they have no idea where their card is because you got it lost, hopefully using a pretty good card control, whatever that might be. They still think their card's in here. What you're going to do, now that you have their card on the bottom, you got the queen in the middle, and then you got the jack, you need the queen on the bottom. So all you're going to do is take this selection of theirs and just bring it to the top. So once again, it was on the bottom. All I do is bring it to the top. That's step 1. Now you're going to do this little slide pushover move, and all I'm doing here is I'm using my middle finger. I'm going to push the top card back, okay? And what you're going to do here is you're going to push the top card back, take the middle card, push that up, at the same time using my thumb to square up the cards at the bottom. So what I have here is I have the middle card sticking out, and then I have the bottom and top card sort of sandwiched in between right there, okay? So that's going to be the move you're going to use twice in this trick. So once again, you're going to be in this position. What you're going to do is you're going to say, this used to be called the 3-queen trick because we have a queen on the bottom. Show the bottom one. Flip it over. You're going to do the move. Slide, slide until they line up. Grab both of these. Pull these off, okay, without flashing. So once again, you're here. Pull it out slowly. Flip it over. We got a queen on the top. Flip that over. Spread this out. And then you say we got a queen in the middle. Okay? Let's try this one more time. Show the queen. Say we got a queen on the bottom. Slide the top card towards you. Slide the middle card away from you until this card and this card line up. Pull this out. Flip it over. Say we got a queen on top. Flip that over, and then say you got a queen in the middle, okay? So that's the first part, and you want to do this quickly, so practice it. Do it fluid, do it quick, just because, you know, obviously you don't want them to notice what you're doing. So if you're doing this quickly, it looks good, okay? So after you take the middle queen out, you have to put this queen back in the middle, okay? That's very important, because in the next step, you're actually going to be putting the middle card on top. So after you take this card out of the middle, put it straight back into the middle. Now you're going to say that this used to be called the 3-jack trick, and the reason that's because we got jack on the bottom. And at this point, they're already going to be shocked. They're going to be like, how in the world did you do that? How did you get the jack there? I just saw 3 queens. Show the jack, same move. Slide towards you, slide the middle card out, pull these 2 cards out, flip them over, say we got a jack on top, flip that over, spread that out, say you got a jack in the middle. Now, this time, this jack is going to be moved to the top of the deck. So I'm not moving this back into the middle. I'm putting it back on top. Okay, so that's really important to note. Now, let's go over this one more time. So now that you got the jack phase going, you're going to show the jack. So we got a jack on the bottom, slide, slide. We got a jack on top, flip them over, spread out, and we got a jack in the middle. Put this jack on top of the deck. Okay, now that this is on top, you're now going to say, you know, they're actually going to be amused. They're going to think, wait, are there 3 queens and are there 3 jacks? You know, are there 6 cards here? Like, what's going on here? So at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to say, well, it's funny that they call it, you know, the 3-queen trick or the 3-jack trick, is obviously on top, you have the jack. On the bottom, you have the queen. And then in the middle, you're going to reveal their card, the 8 of diamonds or whatever their card might have been. So that is really the entire trick, and it's a pretty cool one. I really think if you guys master this move of basically sliding the top card, sliding the middle card, you can really make this look like you're just taking the top card and then taking the middle card, and it looks like you have 3 of the same card. Now, once again, you can take this idea and bring it into other tricks if you want to, but obviously it's not necessary, okay? Alright guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And this is Card Shuffler 99 Peace out.